You know, contrary to popular belief, you don't need to spend a ton of money to get behind the wheel of a luxury car. Well, I mean, you can if you want. I personally don't care what you do with your money, but if you're looking for something a little more affordable, there are plenty of options out there. And that's why we've put together this list of our top 10 luxury cars and crossovers for under 35 grand. So let's kick things off with number 10 on our list. You can actually get into a Mercedes-Benz CLA class for about $32,500, but adding a couple grand to the price tag helps add the stuff you want, including 4MATIC all-wheel drive. A lot of people have trashed the CLA since it was launched back in 2013 as not being a real Mercedes, whatever the hell that means, but it is a great entry point to the brand for those dead set on owning something with a Benz badge. If crossovers are more your thing, there's always the GLA class from Mercedes. Just like its sedan sibling, this GLA is an entry-level model from Mercedes that is criticized for not offering all the frills usually associated with the brand, but it's hard to argue with its affordability. Infiniti was very much aware of just how much headway Mercedes-Benz was making in the entry-level luxury crossover segment. And in the ultimate case of if you can't beat them, join them, Infiniti offered up its own QX30 that's built on the same platform that underpins the GLA. It even shares a lot of the same DNA as that Mercedes model, including the engine and transmission. But it's also a whole lot cheaper and starts at about 30 grand, with 3 trim levels on offer that fall below our imaginary price cap. It's a pretty good bargain, if not overly unique. You may not think of Buick as a true luxury brand, but it's pretty damn close. It's also got quite a few models that start under 35 grand, but the best one is probably the new LaCrosse sedan. Unfortunately, the base model doesn't include things like leather seats, and for that reason, it's off our list. Thankfully, the tiny Encore crossover can be fully kitted out for under 35 grand, and the new version looks and feels nearly every bit as premium as a much more expensive ride. Continuing the crossover trend, the base Lincoln MKC drives a pretty hard bargain at about $33,000 and features a decent selection of standard features. It's also pretty roomy and offers enough space for a family of 4. The Cadillac ATS sedan just barely squeezed its way onto our list, coming in at about $34,500. That leaves enough money left over to buy a couple of back supports and a bag of Werther's Original. But in all seriousness, the ATS sedan is a sound choice in the mid-size luxury sedan segment and provides a pretty sporty ride that can do battle with any of its German adversaries. And speaking of mid-size sedans, the always excellent Infiniti Q50 easily makes our list thanks to its decently decked out cabin and impressive driving dynamics. Unfortunately, all-wheel drive pushes it over our price plateau, but if you can spring for an extra $1,000, it's yours. Switching back to crossovers, the BMW X1 makes our list with ease thanks to its peppy turbo 4-cylinder engine and reasonably well-equipped cabin. Of course, the purists will pile on the X1 for its front-wheel drive layout, but just like the Mercedes GLA, if you're looking to stake your claim to your first BMW, this X1 will more than suffice. When it comes to small luxury sedans, the CLA from Mercedes isn't the only option on the market. And making a slightly better case for your money is the Audi A3. It's not quite as powerful as the CLA, but feels slightly more sporty while offering plenty of refinement and technology. And finally, topping our list of the best luxury cars for under 35 grand is the BMW 3 Series. This is the quintessential car from the Bavarian automaker, and it's surprisingly affordable. It starts at about 33 grand, which leaves enough money left over to add the sport package, which helps take full advantage of the car's capability. So there you have it, our top 10 list of the best luxury cars and crossovers for under 35 grand is complete. It gives you plenty of options to cure that case of badge envy without breaking the bank. And if you're looking to save even more money, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel? It's chock full of plenty information and it won't cost you a dime. So go ahead, click the subscribe button and check out all the latest video reviews and news from your friends at AutoGuide.com.